This is my Baldur's Gate. Como se dice? Guide. I've basically written down everything possible. These 2 pages are my build that I'm trying to do, and the rest is like some personal companion stuff, and then Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, just so I don't forget anything. So I will be referring to this quite a bit. Also trying to hide the TV because Nathan's watching anime. Okay. Now, where were we? I still need to talk to the ox, I believe. And also, I saw somewhere that if you want to do the whole kid stealing thing, you should have Astarion take the lead. So we're going to do that after we talk to them.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I don't know. Okay, I hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Sweet. Does that do anything? I forget.
Mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
Dancing lights. Not much, but just give it to somebody who doesn't have anything.
No, never mind.
I'm scared I'm gonna forget things, but I shouldn't because I have my list.
Hold out your hand, mister. Let me show you something. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
Should I do the...
I never learned names or anything. Just the tricks.
Aw,
Anyway,
they're so cute.
forget that. Take the ring. I want to show you how lucky it is.
Oh, I kind of want to do it. Let me see. I don't know. I kind of want to do that. Plus 16. Please. Oh my gosh, that's the animation and everything.
Weeping, bleeding hells! Okay, maybe you don't need extra luck. But since you're already holding the thing,
Yeah, her. So sweet.
call it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
Should I do the rogue thing? Usually I just keep going until she gets pissed and just gives me the ring.
I don't know what you mean.
I like the War Widow scam name better.
The hell it is? You can't do that one with rings. It has to be with bracelets because... Oh, damn.
No, please, go on.
Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not?
Sure.
I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got.
Resistance to ants. Guide to distractions. Is there anything I actually want in here? That remembers always good. Bloody red dye. I hate the color orange.
Nothing caught.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Well, now someone's starting young. Tell you
One
that.
of the big kids. How did you catch me?
You were just unlucky this time. You've got talent.
Wow, thank you. I guess I'll try harder not to get caught next time. Bye.
What a cutie.
Hey, you here to trade or? Bye, I guess.
Okay, maybe we'll have that conversation. It's hot in this house.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Who said it? Son. Your partner to thief. Hello?
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you. I am sorry. Sorry was... Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Okay, bad girlfriend. Alright, well, I still got talking with animals. Let's talk with weird ox.
You're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
There's something strange for an Arcana roll. Oh, I just forgot to heal myself.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Whatever your secret is, it's yours to keep.
I'm glad you think so. Otherwise, things might have gotten very messy.
Alright, fine, Steve.
I'm here for you.
Where was I gonna go next? Yeah, I wanted to find Donnie.
He stares right past you as if you're invisible or boring.
Donnie, isn't it? I want to see the dragon flare.
He nods, then reaches for a concealed hatch.
Thanks. Where's the hatch? Oh, there it is. It's our bestie.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Happy to help.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
That was sassy. Anything to trade? Fire resistance, I love. Yeah, she's worth the money. Let's get some on it. Actually, people are so completely broken.
Anything else?
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Not really. Aw. Quite the opposite. I want to invest in new Steve's Guild and the Sword Coast.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some.
I love her.
See you around, maybe.
You don't look so tough. Mull fought off a hobgoblin all by herself.
Okay. What a strange thing to say to me.
You're the first grown-up who's ever gotten in here. Not bad.
Hey, it's Merkin.
You came! I have... Here! Mole said I should thank you properly for the harpies. So I wrote you a story.
Aww. Aren't you the clever one? That's very kind.
It's about you. I hope you like it.
Shut up. There's a harpy nest. He was a very good climber. He wanted to climb to the top and steal from the harpy nest, but the harpy was very mean. He sang a song and the boy forgot what he was doing, but then an adventurer passed by. The adventurer was very strong, killed the harpy in one blow, and saved the boy. The boy was very cold and scared. He was standing in the water, so he was very cold. The adventurer had saved him. The boy thought the adventurer was amazing. The boy wanted to be like the adventurer. He wanted to be strong and save people and never be scared again, just like the adventurer. That's precious. I'm sending that to my camp so that I don't accidentally sell it. Oh, he ran away. Anybody else I haven't talked to in here?
When do I get to run the green scan?
Sylphie got caught. We have to lay low for a while.
Oh, just go my way. Let's take a long rest. Let's check if I bought the Hedge Wanderer armor. Where's my box? Okay, I did. Let's cross that off real quick. That'll be really good for house and later on. Alright, let's chit chat with everyone so we don't miss anything. Astarion all by yourself over here.
What can I do for you, my friend?
You can feel him.
I was so hoping you'd say that. Until later, then.
William. How are you?
Mysterious, that shadow heart. And mysteriously endearing. Behind those eyes lurk uncountable secrets.
Oh, lots. Okay. How does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return.
Your source, huh?
One of the archdevils Ariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach. Even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit.
I wish they would show us that scene.
Can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking. The damage she might be doing.
What's this source of yours? Ooh, actually I want to ask, because he won't tell me his source. It's not exactly easy to journey to the hells from the Sword Coast. How'd you manage it?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
And why does Mizora want
All right. What else is on your
Karlach?
mind?
I don't know. Tell me, Will, how did you become the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was
Who's the
hunting
bigger
with a
yapper,
cloak
Will or
when I
Gale?
heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. Baldur's Gate, born and raised, the only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine. A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. By all means. Seems unusual to me. Then again, we're talking about tadpoles inserted into our brains by rubber-skinned tentacle monsters. There's nothing usual about it. All the more reason to stick close. I think you'll agree. Anger. I understand. We've been preyed on by illithids, suffered insertion of a mind-bending worm. Bloodthirst is another matter. But perhaps not too big of one, if it's a devil or demon's flesh you're wanting to tear.
Wait, what is that? I feel like I did that wrong. Oh, no, I did that right. Okay. Boy.
How can I help?
For the most content, I'll give you this interaction. I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
See, in this case, Will's bigger yapper than Gale, but constantly changes. Lae'zel.
Be wary of false promises. The missing druid, Halsin, was it? He may be talented, but only a Githyanki Zathis can cleanse an embedded tadpole.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to Shart and see if she's gonna be a bitch.
What is it?
Here we go. What's the story with that odd little artifact you have?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
To talk about your Shar worship.
I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay. I have no problem with Shar. Well, that's not strictly true. Oh, here we go anyway.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shar, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Once or twice. I've heard Shar worship is vilified by many, forbidden outright in parts.
Well, if that troubles you, perhaps you should fetch the bailiff to arrest me. Ah, but there's no bailiff here, is there?
This is why
Just
you're hard
leagues
to
of
love.
wilderness and the dangers lurking within. We're in this together, but I'll happily go it alone. My faith will keep me company.
My memories are all gone. Is your tadpole playing tricks on yours?
I understand why you ask, but memory loss is not as uncommon as you'd think. There may be other causes.
I yearn to kill. I only feel like myself when I'm killing.
Interesting. You're hardly alone. Bloodletting is quite popular of late. Though your twinge of conscience sets you apart from the brigands, monsters, and kill-happy fiends of the world. Whatever you think may be compelling you, you may have greater ability to resist it than you realize. Everyone has unseemly thoughts. Being able to quieten them is what sets us apart from the beasts.
I don't really want to get to know her better, so let's just go. And finally, bedtime. Shadowheart disapproves. Of what? Me sleeping? Whatever. Okay. There we go. Alright, fam, let's head out. Hello?
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Oh, how do we get in here then? Am I lost?
Blackets will be done.
Look how it's so far and then suddenly not. Oh, does it count?
Salutations.
How about you, Cooper?
No time to rest.
Okay, what else? Yeah, can't do that. Can't do that, can't do that. We didn't get stolen from, so that won't happen. We did investigate the beach, we did save Arabella. I think we locked ourselves out of Return the Locket too. Find Donnie. Talk to the strange ox. Okay, so let's go ahead and head out, but as we go past the entrance, immediately turn right and go up the hill to deal with that bugbear assassin. Unless I've taken too many rests, because one time I took too many long rests in between and then they were done. Did I already talk to them?
Hells! We can't just leave. They're kin!
I'll not gamble our lives, our futures, on people who are as good as dead. We must
Such
leave for
pressure,
Baldur's Gate
Roland.
at once.
Can we all just take a moment, please?
What's the point in blazing spells if we don't bloody use them? We should stay! These people aren't fighters. We can help!
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
We should all stay. A single blade could make a difference.
Thank you. It's the right thing to do, and you know it.
She's right, Roland. We're better than this.
Zerg. Fine, I'll stay too. Lest you both end up with your throat slit by Goblin Blade.
I want to
Thank you, Roland.
Solve a couple things right quick.
Need anything else? Of course. But please,
Don't
remember,
that.
you're not the only one in need.
has them. Okay, what do I got? Ooh, ah.
Sylvanus be with you.
Thanks, bestie.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Hey, Zell.
Harm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
No one's gonna back me up. Hey, little squirrel.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Calm down, I'm a friend.
You barged in without an invitation. I wouldn't call that friendly.
You're in the middle of nowhere.
See, you're in my territory, and I want you gone.
Let me pass, or I'll spread word about this wonderful patch of land ripe for the taking.
Okay, calm down. We can make a deal. How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Yay! Well, now I kind of want to see what happens if I climb a tree.
What's that?
If your survival fails with everybody, but you know it's something around, you can start digging at the ground. And if you're close enough, it'll still let you. Ah! Villain. Oh, ah. Oh, I can range attack. Come here.
The dance macabre.
Wow. He really is dashing. Disarm.
This is your end.
Guess we'll never know. It was in that dirt mound. That's strange. Alright, I do fear though that if he's already over here, he already killed the tiefling up here. Which would be. Oh, yeah, that's my bad. Let's try speak with the dead though. I'm trying to do that more often. Why do I think I have that? No, let's go speak with the dead.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Shadowheart probably does, but I'm far too lazy for that. Girlfriend, did you not hear your bestie getting murdered? Come now.
Glad you were here for those goblins.
Picked one off yesterday myself. Shot her through the throat.
Noise.
That should have killed her, but she kept gasping. Clawing at the arrow.
Taking life always has a cost. You have to feel it or you'll lose who you are. Why do I know that?
I had the same thought. And it's just going to keep happening.
That's rough, buddy. Who's here now that Ganon, Kanan? I probably shouldn't use that.
Glad you made it inside. Doubt we'll be safe here for long, though. There'll be more coming. Goblins hunting packs.
You could hold off a horde of goblins from this position.
Maybe, but we're not fighters. If they broke through, it'd
like
be
her
a massacre.
tattoos.
The sooner we
Is that
leave
an
for
option for
Baldur's
us?
Gate, the better.
Fair enough. How far are we from the city?
If the road was clear, 10 days walk, maybe. But while the goblins are out there, it might as well be the other side of the world.
Feels like we're being watched. Jesus.
Aradin's back with his tail between his legs. I'm glad for your help, but I'd hoped you were Halsin.
Seems like you crossed paths with Aradin before.
Yeah, when he ran off with the druid that saved our hides the first time. Without Halsin, this grove's not so friendly, I'll tell you that.
Fair enough. Checking my leveling up. Okay. Oh,
One crisis after another.
his belongings. Is this his grave?
Here lies Canon. He gave his life defending others. He will be missed.
That makes me sad. Oh yeah, she's gone away. Ah, she's coming back. Run. Alrighty. Let us make our way this way. It's not a thing. Where am I going? Oh, it's just circles around. Have bet. Thank you.
But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
I do so very like spicy food.
No. Okay. Let's go up here. And up we go. Once I saw Raphael here.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that? Love. Was that?
Keep looking behind me. My husband's
They
watching
do
my stream
know
on the
how
couch.
to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service. It's not every day one meets such a cavalier sinner as yourself. A true, bloody pleasure.
Oh, you're familiar with my work. By the cat or the mouse, pretty words. I like this. Pretty words. If you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Son of a bitch.
There, middle of somewhere.
Music. Can you be more specific than somewhere? Why is he looking at me like that?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Now that sounds like a threat. But we're gonna fill our plates. We actually get food from him.
Not easily rattled, I see. Good. Makes the next part that much more straightforward.
Hot.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Not according to Taylor
Am I
Swift's
a
novel.
friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably.
Devil you know cuts deeper than a
But
stranger.
a
How did my
savior?
already die?
That's for certain.
Sorry, I'm distracted. Why would you help me?
Because my compassion is boundless. I stride among the needy, giving comfort where I can.
Sure.
And you're in dire need. One skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
I think I'll make this all do. You know what? I've never actually. I'll do anything to get rid of this tadpole.
Oh, that's
Astarion.
disappointing. I prefer it when my clients put up a fight. Only to realize victory was never an option.
Okay, you're definitely threatening me now.
Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Sure.
Hope. Such a tease.
I'll rip out your mocking tongue. I like this answer.
Ah, yes, the tongue. Yet another piece of pleasurable anatomy you'll soon have to do without. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
speed.
Something over there.
Oh.
Necklace has a harper sigil. Why were they here?
This devil, Raphael, flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my Queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
I was literally about to ask, what's that mean?
Githyanki Knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my Queen Vlaakith's will.
What are you?
Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak's silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Why were these knights chasing my flagship?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighting to dine with a devil.
You have a strange definition of flattery.
Believe me, that was a devil's equivalent of serenades and roses. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us. Badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
All I'm hearing is conjecture.
Conjecture? Yes. That much I concede. But let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. Quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
You can still hear Raphael's music. And some panko crumbs on it. That's what's right. Got that right.
Admittedly, it's an area in which I have a modicum of expertise. And, based on the evidence before us, it's hard to imagine any other motivation. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, we say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Ooh, I like that.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
I'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
If we don't know what we're walking into, that bridge will collapse under us. The devil has a plan. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
Why are you looking at me like that? We're not his playthings, he's from that.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary mind flare parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Alright, now let's go start this thing.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. It's gold, so your voice draws their attention. They are suspicious, then curious, and finally, at peace. One by one, the spiders retreat to the rear of the crevice, lulled by your murmurs.
All right.
You stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Let's have a look-see. Hey, bestie. Wait, why are we enemies?
Another fight. Let's go.
Bonus. Did I mess something up? Oh, I forgot why the whole reason that I had the weapons that I did.
Time to strike.
Shoot. Now let's use this.
England's
We
breeds
have a
marvelous.
nice one. Well, let's give her this one then.
Can't give up now.
Alright, let's look at those. Now, they can usually stay with you, but they can't, like, get anywhere ever. I don't have web. Actually, I have web. I just need to leave them behind. I mean, every other animal in this GD game can climb stuff. I'm gonna try this one. I don't know if I have. I don't know what I have to do. I don't know if I have the strength to do it. I don't know if I'm ready for this fight, but let's go ahead and honor us so at least we're all always stored. Let's talk to Will Shadow about Raphael too. Oh, hi. Okay, I'll go first.
There you are, my friend.
Are you drunk?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his. So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me.
Thanks, bub. Sounds delicious.
It was exactly as appetizing as you'd think. Still, that was the past. I'll never have to grovel for him again.
Amen. I love this. Sure, you can start over. You can be better than what he made you.
Exactly. I can be better than him. Stronger. More powerful. More... Oh. You meant be kinder. Pet bunnies, that sort of thing. I've no objection to being nice, of course. Once I have the power to bend others to my will.
You think power lets you do anything free from consequences?
Well, yes. You can't look at the world and tell me I'm wrong.
Careful, there are heroes about it. Hate for them to get the right idea about you. That's kind of funny.
Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did.
That's a fair point.
They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Oof, that might have been a mistake. Ooh. Okay. William.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
I feel like I'm on, when you're like on a call with somebody and you're like not listening, then you hear them start to ask you questions. You have to lock in. Oh, here we go. With the right teacher, yes. What are your thoughts on the devil, Will?
Refuse him no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost's always too great.
How would you know? I kind of want to provoke him. Let's do two. That's medium provoking.
Take a single step towards him, and he'll dog you the whole journey. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
He likes me very much. Oh, I still haven't. Oh, I gotta do that. See how much she likes me or not.
I don't recall inviting you over. Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Honestly, I'm not so sure.
I suppose it was a lot to take in. A devil sought us out, teased us with his help, but he also stared as if we were the banquet, rather than the one on the table. We can't hedge our bets here. Best we decide how to deal with him, if at all.
Fair. Alright, maybe we shouldn't trust him as a devil after all.
Good, you got there eventually. He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt is sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food, us.
I didn't realize you were so well versed in mental and emotional torment.
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
I really want to make her.
Don't touch me. I'll be drowned.
A long road ahead.
A nasty surprise.
Some caution is what visit is. Keep a blade close. Oh, I like it. Hungry.
I also put in here like things where what's good for certain what equipment is best for.
Be careful. There are traps around. An iron core. I prefer gold.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh hey. Okay, why are we all acting like we know exactly who the others are?
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Something over there.
Oh, hells. Something just woke up.
Time to press ahead.
Too far away. Interesting. I've never used these before.
Go for the throat. Outmaneuver them.
Make way.
Creator, destroyer.
Shall we cut and run?
And move.
Let's move.
A lot of effort to hide one sarcophagus.
So he has spoken, and so thou standest before me. Right, as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? I am not the same as those thou hast slain, if that is what thou askest. Wilt thou answer my question? So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
How's it now? Can you hear me now? What's your volume on? Can I just tease him? Well, I had it up for a second. Hello, hello, hello. I'm just a soft-spoken individual. Hello, hello, hello. It's so close to my mouth I can lick it. Alright, I'll keep it there then. Okay. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? That depends on a person's deeds.
I am sure thou believest as such.
That's condescending.
Very well.
Not you, Withers.
I'm satisfied. We met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Unfamiliar familiarity. What does that mean? Where's my stuff? Oh, haha. Yeah, as long as you're fully clothed. Oh, this way? We have that charger in the bedroom. Oh. That's annoying. Sorry, bub.
Looks like someone wanted to bury their secrets.
Book of Dead Gods.
This book is far lighter than it should be with such a massive lock.
Arcana. Search for an arcane rune to sabotage. 15, we got +4. Yeah, baby. Gail told me I was not well versed in magic.
Comes with it. Magic pulses from the parchment. What was once script is now an obliterated scrawl. You have a sense these are names, a list. But of what?
Examine the book more closely.
Gods. These are the names of gods, once lost but now restored after the Second Sundering. The last 3 names in this book sit close together, but are so devastated by the scrawl as to be unreadable. Entire pantheons have dwindled and been reborn, silently recorded by this book.
Well, we're taking that. I wonder if the 3 are Merkel and Ball and Bane. Alright. I feel like I'm abusing long rests. But I want all of us to have our spells back. I was about to say don't worry, I won't talk to anyone, but if Astarion wants to talk to me, I guess we'll talk.
Looking at something?
Oh, I love this interaction. Just looking, what are you doing?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
Should I say vanity is a weakness? I don't want him to hate me.
It's an indulgence, I'll grant you, but a weakness. A well-presented face can open a lot of doors. Not that I've seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and its eyes turned red.
You have nothing to worry about. It's a very good face.
Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
Strong, piercing eyes.
Oh. Go on.
You know, I liked when I first tried this, I said the way your hair curls around your ears, and he didn't like that, so we're gonna say that dangerous smile.
Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful, and we can call it a day.
I like this answer. You're pretty. You're pretty good. Not Gale good, but pretty good.
How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
Oops. Huh? Yeah, Baba. Who wants to talk to me? I don't see. Oh. Probably Withers and he's hiding. There we go.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
What kind of services can a skeleton offer?
A mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
But I look very ugly doing it. That's incredibly powerful magic. Why is this so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
There is much more to explain. You mentioned a cost, was it?
A matter of coin.
That's outrageous.
Such is life. Outrage leading to a singular end.
Well, theirs is quite pessimistic. I like it. Let's get these. Such disappointing loot in here every time. Did we not just get... That was actually for Shadowheart, my thing.
What is the
Brother.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Still on my feet. Need to find a way forward.
Just her. Oh, there's gonna be more in here.
Quickly.
Clear off! We got here first.
Oh. Plays up, girlfriend. Come on. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. Where was I? Let's do a disarming. Well, move, Lazel, for the love of God.
On the move. Time to push my luck again.
Sick. Looks so badass doing it too. Alright,
Breathe deep and move.
sweet. Alright. I can also read all of the books in here. Calciano was Joe, the Lord of the End of everything. Died of mortality with an unblinking stare. Until even he grew weary. Young Balbane and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when both claimed supremacy of death from Gerald's bargain. I'm whispering. Sorry. What is murder if not the most violent of deaths seized by Baal and his incessant greed? What need would there be for noble Kelimvor to judge passing souls if one deity could process the entire process? Even gods can die after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Printmaking collective. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that way she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business. Saravok and his lot are always the first that come to mind. You know this all started with a bit of iron at Nashkel? You dare speak that name to me? Hostile vampire. My mistress was turned to ash. Okay. Also not that helpful when I don't know any lore. So I don't know what they're referring to if there's like Easter eggs in here. Okay, this one is about Shar. Basically saying that Shar doesn't stand by her people. Same book. Curse of the Vampire. Hearken close and beware the vampire. Beware its cold beauty. Beware its charm. Beware its cursed. Above all, beware the pale noble. For the vampire cannot bear to be of the common folk. How doth one protect from the beast? Walk not in blackest night, for the vampire loves these nights more than any other. If you must walk, do so by light of our moon, and take care. Carry the blessings and marks of your God at all times. But remember, your home is a fortress if well protected. If you hear a knock in the night, be wary. Bet. Read that. Did I loot these guys? I didn't loot these guys. The sun has just fallen below the horizon when I first heard its call. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried. Oops. I do want everything else. Let's go over here, but that just opens the door we already came through, because we can kind of do this backwards. Ooh. That's when we just read.
No traps, please.
Read that. It's like me at a bookstore. Read it, read it, read it, read it. Ah! Oh my gosh, I thought she was still alive. I thought she was on her knees looking at books. Oh my gosh. Why'd that actually scare me? Got it. I gotta send some stuff to Lazel. Okay, last little bookshelf. Read 'em. Read 'em. Read 'em. Okay. And back this way. We'll go in this door next. No whammies, alright. Pile of books. Shabby wardrobe. Oops, not what I meant to do, but sure, put some light in here. Read it. Read it. Chest. Book of Final Breath. I've not read. Dense rows of scrawled text for you. Come see this. It's move. Final words of people. You're blocking my light. Yikes. Oh, brother.
What now? One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, what's my armor class? Yeah, my armor class is 15, and if I make this hit, it'll go to 19.
Over here! We got company!
missed. What the hell? Okay. All your friends are dead. Let's loot around here.
Bet that will fit in my pack.
That play is worth $30. Okay.
Such oppressive silence. Must be lonesome to be a forgotten god.
Anything of use?
Ooh. Not paying attention. Man, all these books, I truly only have 3 books. Alright. I should have rested before this. This fight's harder than it has any right to be. Just because there's a sorcerer there who can put you to sleep.
I suppose you want to hear about Cazador.
You don't have to want to.
I don't want to say a damned thing, but that won't do anyone any good. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
How are you turned?
Not him, no. A gang of thugs attacked me, angry about a ruling that I'd handed down as magistrate. They beat me to death's door when Cazador
So he was a
appeared.
magistrate before.
He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life. Given that my choices were eternal life or bleed to death on the street, I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
Been a slave ever since.
A vampire's spawn is less than a slave. They're a puppet. We have no choice but to obey our master's commands. They speak, and our bodies react. It's all part of the deal. Sometimes he'd order us to submit to torture. Sometimes he'd have us torture ourselves. Whatever his weather-vane mood settled on.
That sounds terrible. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there. And they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Yes, sir. You keep me safe and I'll do the same.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Well, I was gonna let you feed on me, but...
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight. I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
I understand the appeal.
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Will we be done after this fight for the night? I'll be a stream earlier in the day. Alright, besties. Oh, let me...
Like my mum always said,
Your butt.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Yes, here.
Ugh. Told you. The worst.
Make way.
Did she fail her concentration? She even have any weapon. Oh, brother. Yay, Gale's awake. Or maybe not. Spell still goes.
This feels good.
Yay, let's loot right quick. Oh, comfort again. Let's pick that up. Oops. Like that document. I'll do a quick inventory at the end of this now that we have more backpacks. Actually, it's super duper annoying that I'm not the one that gets the alchemy thing.
Well, in it. Blackets will be done.
All right, let's come now. Go through this. So let's give a backpack to Astarion. Gale needs one too, although maybe I can have Gale carry him that way for now. These, let's go through and send them to camp. And then, so usually I carry potions. I carry potions, Gale carries spells, and Astarion carries arrows, but at this time, I'm going to be the one with a range build. So I'm going to keep all of the special arrows for myself. Wearing a necklace. Looking at the other nice necklace. So those will go to Gale. And the stuff that I'm not really gonna need that is just here to kind of be sold. Is gonna go to Lae'zel. Not all of it, but you know, enough. Okay. If I'm like not confused, but if I have like a shit ton of things, and I'm getting myself very confused, I add things to my wares. I also send throwing things to Lae'zel, which will be Karlach as soon as we get her. But I don't have her put in a bag, so if you put it in a bag, you can't throw it, which is super annoying. You have a backpack. I also consider dyes like potions. It's kind of just like for liquids. Okay, and then give me my money. Send his thing to camp and keep that. That goes to Gale. Oh, you can wear that, at least for now. Really got nothing better. Just for fun, you can have that too. Beautiful.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Do you have a necklace? How about you go ahead and have a cantrip? Because that's actually a very useful spell to have this early. Can pouches carry as much as backpacks?
Keep your distance, darling.
Assume nothing.
I skipped there. Oops, send to camp. Send those to Astarion. Oh my gosh, he still has Nettie's body. I need to fix that.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
I hate that one. Elminster's not around, so might as well. Might as well what?
Watch your back.
Action, not reaction.
Anything? Oh, Lae'zel. How are you encumbered? Brother. Actually, I kind of want to wear that. Oops. It's better than what I'm using now. It's cuter. Get that back to shadow, I suppose. Okay. Probably get us back to at least where we were. Actually, let's go really quick to the Grove and sell some of this stuff. Translate Zell is already encumbered.
That Zathis you mentioned intrigues me. Care to tell me a bit more?
An intricate device crafted by Malar, our most gifted artisans. I am sworn to say no more.
Need anything else?
I'm just gonna hit trade so he doesn't give me that sassy pants thing. I'm hesitating to see if they like... I don't know, that one's too cool. To see if they have like some seemingly simple gloves and boots can have like plus whatever. Get that for Astarion just so we can actually see what he's wearing. I always get those. I always get that. Ah! Well, didn't mean to buy that. But as much of these as I can get my hands on. Might as well grab these too. If you're like trying to sell off a bunch of stuff and the person just keeps not having enough money for you, you can go to sleep and when you wake up they'll have their money reset. Long rest and then we'll be done. I always end up back in this grove. Okay, Withers. We can chat.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
Less worthy still. More riddles from my resident jester.
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
I've never once used this.
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Okay. I don't really want to. I've never used hirelings. how Astarion sucked my blood.
Darling, I was just thinking about you.
Oh?
Remembering our time together, the things we've shared. And I don't just mean that lovely neck of yours. I'm growing to like the whole package. Honestly. And you clearly like me too.
This is so early, and I did a lot of things he disliked. What gave it away?
I could feel it as I was getting lost in your neck. Your little shakes of excitement.
I think I have nudity.
You enjoyed it, didn't you?
A lady never tells.
You don't have to say a thing. I already know how you feel. Because I feel it too.
He's so charming.
We could take an evening to ourselves, get away from camp, get some privacy. I know somewhere quiet, somewhere intimate, somewhere we can indulge.
Even when I know he's playing me. I like this. A less trusting person might think this all sounds very suspicious.
Thank goodness we're all such good, trusting friends then. On my honor, the only thing on my mind is depraved carnal lust.
Sounds good to me.
Wonderful. I just hope we don't have to wait too long before we can steal away. But once we can, I promise you a night you'll never forget.
Promises, promises.
Lover.
If I had the ability to blush, I'd be blushing. I don't think my face doesn't blush.
A quiet evening for once. Perfect for two people who'd like to take some time to themselves. If you catch my meaning. And I do mean sex, to be clear. We've been waiting long enough.
Alright, but where will we go? Oh, wait. I want to see if I can make him grovel a little bit. I'm not sure.
Of course, only if you want to. But trust me, you do want to.
Okay.
Let's find our own little piece of nowhere. Somewhere we can lose ourselves and forget all this madness. There's a secluded place nearby that should do nicely. Wait until the others are asleep. Then come and find me there.
I'll see you there.
Indeed you will, my love. I can't wait. There you are. I've been waiting. Waiting since the moment I set eyes on you. Waiting. To have you.
Oh, he stresses me out. Alright, for the most content, let's do the... Oh, I'm smiling. You don't have me yet.
Don't I?
Don't I?
You're here. And I don't think you want to talk. I think you want to be known. To be tasted.
I would ask what do you want, but his answer is pretty... so we're gonna let him kiss you. Oh, look, the little covers! Oh my god! I thought they were wearing clothes. No, they're wearing like little covers. That's basically sillage. That is so funny. Alright. Roll playfully and offer him your neck. Booty's still out? What? I thought for sure they just stay in their clothes. The leaf!
sleep light. I thought you'd be exhausted after last night.
Did you enjoy it? Felt like you weren't really there.
I was holding back a little, it's true. I didn't want to lose control. Delicious as you were, I didn't want to go too far.
Oh,
Now, shall we head back? We should try to get some rest before the sun comes up.
I wanted to ask you about your scars first. Where'd you get them?
It's a poem. A gift from Cazador. He considered himself quite the artist and used his slaves as a canvas. He composed and carved that one over the course of a night. He made a lot of revisions as he went.
You recall the sharp, complex lines of the script. It was written in the language of the Hells.
Why did you write it in Infernal?
Infernal? Who knows? The bastard was insane.
Because he can't
Now
see
let's
his
go.
reflection.
We've wasted enough time already.
Wasted. Let's finish saving. While we do that, let's see what the update was first. Alright. I'm just playing that with the story we learned. Sweet. Alright. That'll do for